I don't plan on going back to school. You open your legs. I don't know how else you want it to happen. Am I in a relationship? People who have no business giving you advice are always the loudest ones. Yeah. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If it's the first time you're seeing this beautiful face, please don't make it your last by subscribing and giving this video a big thumbs up if you end up enjoying it, and if it's not, hi, welcome back. So today's video is going to be an updated get to know me Q&A / life update. I don't know why it occurred to me sooner that I have a lot of new subscribers, and some of you don't really know me that well on a more personal level. I think what gave it away was my last get to know me video. Just started like doing some numbers and I was like, oh, they want to know me. Don't mind me, but yeah, so I put up a question tag on Insta. If you're not following my Insta, please do. That's where you kind of know my day-to-day life real time and know what I need from you guys and all that. So I'm just going to go through the questions that I received on there. I should probably do it on YouTube as well. Sorry, next time I'm going to put a poll on YouTube as well. So these are just some of the questions. Please don't get mad if I don't answer your question, because I don't want these videos to be too long. So yeah, if you want to get to know me a little bit more, or what's new, what's going on in my life, please keep on watching. So the first question is, by the way, I also want to know, do you guys like if I call out your names? I don't call out names because I never really asked, and I don't know if some people would mind or not mind. So let me know if you want your names to be called out, but I just won't for this video. So this question says, what's new in your life? Nothing. Literally nothing really, honestly. It's honestly like it's clockwork right now, and it's film, edit, upload, film, edit, upload, film, edit, upload. Yeah, nothing. If you didn't know, I served last year and I finished this year. If you're not in Nigeria, it's like a 1-year program you have to go through in order for you to be able to work legally in the country. So you have to do 1 year serving your I have no idea how we're serving, but whatever. You have to do 1 year serving your country, and after that 1 year, it's usually straight out of uni, but you can store yours, whatever, but you just have to do it for a year. And after that, you can now legally go and work, and people can pay you like a full salary, because without that, you're not going to be employed. But yeah, I finished mine in February, and since then I've just been working for myself, working for myself, doing YouTube. So yeah, not really that much. So this one says, how old are you? Just joined the gang. You ready? Girl getting her shit together vibes. Oh, thank you. I am 23 years old. I'm going to be 24 this September. So, busy. I think people think I'm older, which I find very funny, but I'm 23. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel 18. I'm one of the people that say those things now. Oh my god. Anyway. Alright guys, so this next question says, did you relax your hair? I want to, but I'm scared. I think by now you guys should have seen the vlog where I did get my hair done, and no, I did not relax my hair. I suggest, if you want to relax your hair, try getting a silk press. It's basically when they just straighten out your hair, but go to a place that really knows about natural hair so they don't like damage your hair with heat. But yeah, I just got it done. To be honest, it didn't really last like the first time I did mine. Like it took hours, but I had it, I'm not even lying, I had it for like 3 weeks and it was still straight. But this one hasn't even been up to a week, and I already knew because they didn't take time. But anyway, yeah, I got a silk press. I just really wanted to look more myself. So if you're contemplating relaxing your hair, also just get a silk press first. See how how it is and if it's really worth it. Because then I want to relax my hair, but at the same time I just remember that I didn't really like how flat my hair used to be. Do you understand? Like, I used to look like a wet rat when they were like, it's so flat. And I kind of like my silk press because it's not entirely as flat as it would be if it was relaxed. And I really do like that volume. And I don't know, I feel like I will relax my hair. I just feel like I'm going to, but right now I don't know. I'm just like, I already wear wigs, so really and truly, like, wigs make me want to create more. Wigs enable me to create more looks because I can change my hair, and when I change my hair, I'm in a better like vibe, and I'm like, what outfit will go with this? So whenever I think about it, I'm like, you're still gonna wear your wig, so is it really that, like, is it really worth it? So yeah, I didn't relax my hair. So this question says, how many hours does it take you to edit a YouTube video? Well, to edit a video, it takes me about a day. If I'm really serious, it should take me a day. I don't know why it should take me more than a day. If it does, then I probably, if I just sit down and do it, I don't think it's pass a day. I've never actually timed myself, which is funny, but I always take breaks in between, because if I don't, I'm just, especially if it's like a vlog, I take a lot of breaks. Like, I'll chill, watch Netflix, go back on it, chill, YouTube, go back on it. So I can't really say, but one day I should actually time myself, but I should be done with everything in a day. If I just say I'm gonna edit a day, you get faster as you do it. The more you do it. The question I got a lot was, what is your position in your family, and what did you study in uni? I am the fourth child, but the first girl. So I have 3 elder brothers and 1 younger sister. What did I study? I studied accounting in uni. You can see nothing relating to that right now. So yeah, nothing relating to that. I don't plan on taking any professional exams. I don't plan on furthering anything in that line of work. Okay, thanks. So I also asked, would you be getting another degree? If yes, what in? Another one said, would you be applying for a master's degree, and would you document the process? Guys, why? Anyway, the answer is no. I don't plan on going back to school. I really do not plan on going back to school at all. I really don't, unless something comes up. But I am. Why would I do that? And I think I keep stressing this whole thing that I make videos, I do collaborations, and lucky enough, I'm starting to make a reasonable amount of money from these things. Tell me why I would now leave what I'm doing to go back to school, which is another distraction, because there's no way I'm going to be able to keep up this routine if I'm in school. To go back to school to study something I have no interest in doing and start all over again, it just doesn't make sense. And some of the things I always say, that not every opportunity, some opportunities are distractions. Like, I'm so focused on this is what I want to do. Why would I not distract myself by saying, oh, let me just, like, I did accounts, let me just finish my, what? So many people that have masters, PhD, they don't have jobs, especially if you're coming back to Nigeria, they still don't have jobs. Not about masters, okay? So no, I don't plan on doing any of that. The amount of money I make right now, I will not get it in any entry level in the corporate world. I've done my research. The amount of money I make from these things, I can't get paid, because when you start from the beginning, so from the ground up, there's no chance in hell that they would pay me the amount of money I make right now in entry level. It's just not possible. So why would I now say, oh, let me just leave this because society doesn't consider this a serious job? That's their business, like, I can always say, mind the business that pays you. This pays me. Why would I now go back to school? Not to mention the amount of money, the money I will spend, the money my family will spend. I'm the older I get, the more confident I am in my choices. I'm like, no, stop getting distracted. Like, I have a goal. This is my goal. I'm not going to let any other thing distract me. Why? I don't want to work in 9 to 5. The brief experience I had during my service, I'm like, this is not for me. So why will I now go back to school to do something that I don't want to do? You guys actually don't have to understand. This is not actually my job. Like, to be honest, I've been facing that thing of like, it's no longer like fun for me, but I still like it, if that makes sense. Like, it's a duty. Like before, maybe if I do it, like I film, I'm like, oh my god, I have a video. Now it's like I don't even have time. That video is done. On to the next one, next one, next one, next one. The same way you feel about going to work, even though you love that job, sometimes you get tired, but you have no other choice. That's actually where I am right now. This YouTube is not fun. YouTube is my job right now. So why would I leave my job to go and do something else that does not concern me in any way? The same way that when you enter entry level in 95, you go up. The same way if I keep putting the same work in this, the pay will increase, get more sponsorship. So why on earth would I distract myself? No. And this is for anyone who is being, stop letting people confuse you. People who are not on your own path. Stop listening to them. Stop listening to them. Take it from me. I wish I learned that. People who have no business giving you advice are always the loudest ones. They don't even know what you want to do. They don't know anything about that line of work, but they're always yapping. A lot of adults don't know how things are advancing in Nigeria. You can be at home and you can be making money. You don't have to be an engineer. You don't have to. No. So if you're looking at something that is not very common here, stop asking adults that have no business or idea about how that works to advise you in your life. They're going to tell you what they know, which is quite outdated. So as at now, no. And if I didn't say like, okay, maybe I want to like learn a skill that advance this, I can always learn it online. Literally, you can pay for any class online. You can pay for anything online. That's if you want to go beyond YouTube, you want an actual class. There's so many online courses that you can pay for, and you don't even have to do anything. I just feel like if you want to move out of the country, which I don't have any plans of doing right now, let's say you can consider through masters, but I don't plan on going to school at all. Going back to school, no. I was good at school, but school was just a distraction for me, and I just feel like the sooner you get to know what you want and pursue it wholeheartedly, the better for you. The less time you're wasting on things you have no business wasting your time on. Yeah. And I know the reason that most people give about all this, like, oh, what if like YouTube crashes one day? Hello, COVID-19. How many people were let go? Like, how many people were sacked from their jobs, from their real life physical jobs? Who are the people who were like most likely thriving? Those who like creators, people who were working online. So don't be letting all these things scare you. Know what you want to do and go for it. It's also good to have something outside of these platforms, which I'm starting to do gradually. I have Kamsi's Corner. I'm also doing like content creator classes, which is also another huge source of income for me. So like, don't be letting, like I always say, stop looking at people who don't know what you're doing, who don't even know anything about what you want to do, because it's just going to distract you and discourage you. And one thing about me, I'm now a master at blocking all the noise. Like, I don't even, sometimes when I'm with family, what do you do? Oh, I'm working. I don't even say it. I don't have strength. I don't have energy. I'm really like focusing on what I spend my energy on. So like, I work. That's it. You don't need to know all the details, because I don't need that. I don't need that noise. And even now, like, I'm stronger obviously because I'm seeing results. So for you, maybe you're just starting. You really should be checking what you hear. And obviously, if you don't have a backup plan, I mean, know what you're doing. I'm fortunate enough to do this because my family was behind it. They supported me. They would see how hard I was working, and lately they've left my back. How do you stay consistent? How do you consistently post quality content 3 times a week? It's so hard for me with my job. Oh my goodness, this is something I always wanted to point out when people say, oh my god, you're so consistent, and beat up themselves. Like I've said earlier, this is all I do. Guys, this is all I do. Okay? The brief experience I had while having a 9 to 5 and also like handling my YouTube channel, it was so difficult. I was doing twice a week, but it was so hard. I couldn't even imagine even doing 3 times a week. So please, if you're comparing yourself to me and you have something else you're doing, like a full-time job, please don't. It's not a fair comparison. Like, don't. This is literally all I do. And if I get paid, so that's also like a motivation for me to push myself even more, because I'm making money out of it. So I mean, push yourself, but don't like push yourself over the limit. This is I do, guys. I wake up, I brush, I film, I shower, and I film. So it's not that deep. Go at your own pace. Just be consistent on whatever upload schedule you have. Be consistent with that. So this person says, I notice you wax quite often. I've always wanted to get one, but I'm super shy and scared of the pain. Please, what goes on in the sessions? Whatever you think goes on is what goes on, okay? Yeah. Okay. You open your legs. I don't know how else you want it to happen. You're gonna have to open your legs, okay? You open your legs. And I mean, they're women, so you just gotta do what you gotta do. It can't be that bad, girl. It cannot be that bad. You know what you do, so yeah. And the things that they don't make it weird because they're so used to it. So you just open your legs and they do it. I go for the Brazilian, so that's everything. What I did not know in my first appointment, which I wish someone would have told me, is when you do the Brazilian, like it's the front and it's also the back. So I don't know, like when this woman told me that I need to get up, bend over, because you have to be on all your fours. You have to be on your knees and your hands. So literally you're bending over and then they open your bum. Did they open your bum? They literally just smear it and then poof. That one's not as painful as the, like, obviously like your vagina area, but I felt defeated that day because I wasn't expecting it. So I was like, wait, what? She was like, you know, your butt crack, they have to take out the hair from there as well. So I was like, after that, I felt like I wanted her to like come and talk to me about her feelings. I just felt so what's the word? What was that word? I can't remember that word. Why do I always forgetting words? I felt so, I don't know. It was so evasive, but I mean, you get used to it. And what I do is I tend to act for the same lady. So like not everyone in that place has seen my, so I tend to act for the same lady. Sometimes she's not there and I just see someone else, but yeah, that's the experience. Pain, it is painful. I don't care what anybody says. People who say it's not painful are lying. I think the thing is that the more you do it, the less painful it becomes. But for someone to say it does not pain at all, like, come on, they're ripping hair from your skin. Let's be calming down, okay? So yeah, I mean, but it's not a long-lasting pain. Like immediately they rip it, it's like you grunt and everything, but like it's cool. But that area might be hot. But I prefer it. It has so many, like, there are no ingrowns. It reduces hyperpigmentation. Your hair grows a lot slower because it's literally ripping it from the roots and all that. So I mean, after completing, I know I will be back in like 3 to 4 weeks. So yeah, that's my experience. Has there been any negative effects to your new growth? Okay, so I'm guessing you're saying like the way I've grown and everything. Kind of, but obviously the positives outweigh the negatives. But I will say that I've met a couple of bitter people, and I tend to get more not so nice comments than I usually would. And also that whole thing of like you can never really please anybody. No matter what you say, people are going to be like, oh, the way you said this is, no matter how politically correct you try to say things, people are still going to nitpick and pick something they feel you said that was like offensive. And at this point I really don't care, because I'm like, I've said everything I want to say. If you're going to turn this in another light, that's on you, boo. Just keep watching and be going. And then there's just like the outright hate, like people just like like I'm just like, wow, okay, your life must really be that sad. But yeah, I think the one that actually like it's not even like outright hate. It's just like people just try to be, it's like a compliment, but it's like a backhanded compliment. Like it's not exactly a compliment. It's a compliment and an insult all in the same thing. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like I just feel like they're trying to trigger me, and I'm just like, okay. So sometimes I just delete it, or I don't know. Sometimes I just actually just don't go through my comments. Like if I'm having a bad day, I won't go through my YouTube comments because it catches you unaware. Like I said, the positive obviously outweigh the negatives, but I just don't want to like see something and it will make me just like I said before, the positive outweighs the negative, and it's just. But I do see why bigger YouTubers maybe like just stop being so personal, or stop maybe like replying to all comments. You know, besides like the number of comments being a lot, it's just that thing. You just don't want to see something that upsets you or make you be like, I beg. But yeah. So the question says, are you in a relationship? How long have you been together? If yes. Am I in a relationship? Well, I am. Jokes. I was just trying to build some momentum. I am. How long? 3 years. So there's that. Where do you buy your wigs / perfumes from? A couple of places. I recently got mine from. Ooh, I moved this camera. Sorry. I recently got the last one from Hair Shopper, and they're quite good. Perfumes, I get it from Essenza. I didn't mention it in that video because I just felt like, why would I mention them? But whatever. I get it from Essenza. Show us your boyfriend, though. Hahaha. Forgive my curiosity, but I speak for a lot of your fans. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's a bit funny because I feel like when you do something, I feel like it's almost like the momentum is now more because I don't, but that would be a reason why I would now do it because let's reduce. No, that's just not going to happen. And I just like to keep my online presence very me focused and nothing else. It's not even like a big deal. It just won't be online. I've met a couple of you, and I've been with him, and it was cool. It was chill, but like I just won't like. You know, if you see me out and you see him, that's fine. But like for me to actually, it's just not part of. It's not. You know, it's for me. You know, I want to respect. I want to keep that on. I want to keep that offline entirely. Nothing online. Do you ever feel pressure to do more, add more things to your content and all that? I used to, but not anymore. I think I'm very comfortable with the content I produce, and part of the comments I get, I would say sometimes I just don't know what people want. But like it's almost like people want you to do everything, and it's now you to be like no. Like I'm going to do what I want to do. It's my channel, and like if you want something and you've seen a particular creator do that, just keep following that particular creator. Why do you not want everybody to do that? Obviously that person is thriving in that situation. Why do you not want me to now do that? That's not my forte, and I won't make it my forte just so it's not jack of all trades. So you know, when you're coming to me, you're coming for this particular type of content. When you're going to another creator, you're going for that particular type of content. Stop pressuring creators to do everything. That you can't do everything. Leave some for other creators to thrive in while you thrive in another part. So I used to, but right now I don't even like. I take constructive criticism, but I also leave out the parts that are just not for me. And I think that's something every creator should come to at some point. Okay guys, I think I'm just going to do my lashes, bring down my hair, and give you guys the outro. Okay guys, and that's it for the life updates / get to know me Q&A. I was able to answer majority of the questions. If I didn't answer your question again, I'm sorry. Maybe in another Q&A. Thank you guys so much again for subscribing, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as this helps YouTube be recommending my video more and more. So yeah, again, again, I'm really grateful to God and you guys for helping me on this journey to, I don't know, like building my career or like seeing where life takes me. And I'm so happy I have you guys on board, and I'm also happy with my 20 series because we can learn and grow together and improve ourselves together. So yeah, I hope this was fun, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.